Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Chaotic Wrestling Podcast, episode 2. Where I have some things that seriously is a big problem going into this WrestleMania season. I mean, let's be honest with this. As we bring in the one and only King Dominator to the stage.
Well, this
What
should be
up, Katie?
interesting. Not much, not much. Because I think we should
So
talk
yeah,
about.
this is where I'm gonna start off the whole outlook here. Okay. Oh, we got one more person to the mix here. Nixon is joining us on this
I'm Batman.
legendary
Oh,
moment.
he wants to talk about Mania. He wants to talk about it.
But let's talk about this whole Pat McAfee situation being involved with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes here. Does he really need to be involved with this?
Pat McAfee, here's the funny thing I'm going to say about him. Cody's going to find someone to take out Pat McAfee during that WrestleMania match. It could be Jelly Roll. It could be maybe someone he has a legacy with.
You think Teddy DiBiase Jr.?
I mean, he's supposed to be at a wrestling con right in Las Vegas, right around there.
I mean that is a good thought of it too. I mean, it could happen possibly.
I mean, you find someone to take out Pat McAfee, we're just left with Orton and Cody, unless Dwayne Johnson decides to poke his big bald head in.
And that's where, but I want to say this to y'all, and this is my beautiful part about this whole thing. The fact that CM Punk and Cody Rhodes took shots at TKO, which is the problem of everything that has been going on in WWE. I mean, let's be real and honest here. The IWC has called it. Even I had a mention today from the one and only Killer Cross when I shared that video of him ranting after WrestleMania 40 or WrestleMania 41.
Yep.
And he admitted the issue that was the problem in wrestling, which is the suits at TKO. He didn't even mention TKO, but he mentioned it. And I get a response and a like from Killer Cross on Twitter, Katie. That is, I'm saying something right if Killer Cross is validating my point that he said.
That's great to know, man. Damn.
But we need to start digging a hole for Dominic because he screwed up. Dominic's gonna die.
Yep, Demon Finn Balor. It's
because this is my thing. The only thing that is saving WrestleMania right now is over Femi and Brock Lesnar. That it has been the one glaring factor that is saving WrestleMania.
Yep. But apparently, Saudi's WrestleMania got canceled. Now we're going to go to London. We're going to take on Wembley Stadium.
Is this actual fact, Nixon?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've looked up, and that's what they said.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to Wembley maybe next year for WrestleMania 43.
Yeah, I'm getting close to that. Around there that year, I'm getting close to my 30s. Damn it. Gotta remind me of stuff.
And the crazy thing about this, that's the real kicker part, is that the IWC has been calling out the bullshit of TKO for well over a long period of time. I mean, even one of my most favorite podcasters, JD from NY206, has even called out the bullshit of this WrestleMania build. What are you doing to build Liv and Stephanie Vacor's match? What are you doing to build Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill's match? What are you doing to build that tag team match?
I mean, they're doing a decent job working the women's matches a little bit. I mean, yeah, you're having Liv and Vancouver attack each other, build it up. You got actually AJ Lee and Becky. That's probably one of the other things that's surviving too.
Fact. I mean, hell, even the fact that you got Oba and Brock and Becky and AJ saving WrestleMania is something in itself.
And then you
Yeah.
got two generational, second generation superstars.
But the fact that we are getting the Demon probably at WrestleMania versus Dominic Mysterio,
The
you're a dead
Demon
man, Dom.
is back. This is the first time since Edge faced the Demon. I mean, if Finn Balor was supposed to win that match, but he got that
Wait a
injury, so
minute.
they
No,
gave.
I wouldn't even say the Edge match. I remember the Demon also came out, I think, versus Damian Priest, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not even
He
during
didn't?
that. Not even once.
Okay.
So Edge was the last one.
I didn't know if he came out during that match, but yeah.
No, it was
I mean,
just Balor.
he did face Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and I still blame Sheamus.
Seriously.
But the crazy thing about this is, what are we feeling about this build to WrestleMania this year? I mean, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be something spectacular?
One of
Are
my
we
favorite
getting
matches
any
I can't
memorable
wait to
moments?
watch is the unsanctioned match.
I
Oh,
feel
Jacob
like that
Fatu,
right there,
Drew McIntyre.
that Drew McIntyre Jacob Fatu match is definitely a standout above the rest that I've mentioned that's
I
saving
mean, we
WrestleMania.
forgot what might be match of the night, either night one or night two. We got to talk about that ladder match for the
I mean,
Intercontinental title.
that's going to be intriguing now that we added
Rey
the Hall of
Mysterio.
Famer Rey Mysterio to the match, because it seems like pretty much having Ray involved with that match, and you got him and Penta going at it for the very first time. That's intriguing.
You
And they
got
have
three
mutual
luchadors.
respect against each other.
You got three luchadors. You got Javon Evans. You got JD McDonough, and you got Rusev. You got a powerhouse luchadors, high flyer, and you got JD McDonough, which he could be all types of different things.
and then let's not forget about the other matches. Like, I mean, Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Is that like
Visionary
something?
versus the Ring General.
It's a possibility. Okay, so
We've
here's a
only
back.
ever seen them face off one time,
No, we
and that
haven't.
was actually we have.
Asked
Did we
Walter.
get Gunther versus the
Yeah, but he was not known as Gunther. He was known
Rollins?
as Walter, and he
Yeah,
was
You're
NXT UK
right.
champion.
Before the game change.
Yeah, he was NXT UK champion, and they was in London, and Rollins wanted to face one of the top guys, and Walter came out, and I think Walter won that match.
Right. Right. I don't remember it. I don't recall watching it, but I think something was mentioned about it, but it's more along the lines of this, and I'm saying this honestly, in my perspective, this WrestleMania build could be way more better if they put more story dialogue and less celebrity involvement in matches.
yeah, I got ISO Speed in there. Fucking who else?
Like ISO
Mark
Speed
Henry.
being
Mark
involved.
Henry. Yeah, Mark Henry making an appearance in Raw.
Yeah, world's strongest man.
Let's see who else. Okay, so I don't think of anything else.
Like, but that moment that Stephanie Bakura sent Liv Morgan through the TV, I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
That's got to sting for Liv. And then the whole head collision between Liv and Roxanne.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news 28 minutes ago. He's back, and it is made official. It will be Dominic Mysterio versus Demon Finn Balor.
That's intriguing.
So we
We
got
just-
the human version of himself. He ain't coming in as his normal side. Nope.
So it was made official.
Dominic's kind of screwed at this point. Damn.
Here's the funny thing: if Javon Evans wins the Intercontinental Championship, he will be the youngest Intercontinental Champion of all history. And the current one to hold that was Jeff Hardy at 23. So if
Now,
Javon Evans wins here tonight, he wins that big. He wins.
now hypothetically though, if Punk managed to retain his title, you know Seth is gonna come for Punk regardless. He probably those two are not gonna
Oh
be.
yeah, that's if Seth don't get involved with the fact of that, or he don't get involved with the fact of the ISOs the Visions match against the Usos and LA Knight.
This is going to be interesting WrestleMania, but Dominic, you done dug your grave. Now you're going to have to lie.
CJ says, "I wonder if Punk will retain."
Punk has a good chance to retain. I mean,
because it feels like this. I feel like with them involving Pat McAfee being included in this, I feel like they are really trying to screw Triple H's vision and creative to get him out of that position so that Rock can bring his team in. And if Rock's team come in, I think we are screwed.
Oh yeah, we did
with
talk
WWE.
We forgot the women's tag team title match, the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, I understand. I was going to get to that one after we finished saying what we were saying, but at the end of the day, that Fatal 4-Way, I feel like Last Legend and Nia Jax is not walking out with those titles. I feel like the Bellas may be the ones winning those titles.
And one of the most underrated matches we're getting is Trick Williams and Sami Zayn for a U.S. title.
But speaking of that Trick Williams Sami Zayn match, I feel bad for Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, maybe Carmelo Hayes shows up and screws over Trick, and that sets up
unless they include him in the match, being a rivalry that has been brewing since NXT. I mean, adding Carmelo may be a huge factor.
Oh yeah. This is going to be interesting WrestleMania this year.
Like, it's interesting, but also, like, the builds you're doing for these matches just doesn't add up to a good WrestleMania.
Well, I'll say though, I could feel like if Gunther's facing Seth because I don't know if you know, they are actually.
Yo, CJ, that is crazy that we got you saying that comment.
I want to know what he said.
Somebody said we got La Fufu Peanut Butter Cup Tag Team Champion Herbert the Pervert and KD.
Oh no. Lord, have
Come on,
mercy.
We don't need no in character. This is not. I'm not even asking.
CJ did not just say that.
Yo, he had to have jokes during the Christmas podcast.
Talk about WWE.
Oh shit!
In order to Booker T, tell me he didn't just say.
I did just hear that.
Jesus Christ!
Oh boy, Jesus H Christ!
Yeah, Herbert can fuck himself. That's all he can do.
You better be careful. He might make you drop your pants.
Hell fucking no, he can't. Make sure he go fucks a damn popsicle.
All love here, KD. All love. No joke. No, all jokes aside. But back to the topic at hand. I mean,
this year. I mean, think about.
I feel like
he was supposed to be fighting El Gran Americano.
I feel like they are really screwing over two guys that I feel should be involved with WrestleMania this year, KD and Nixon. I feel like Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes need to be involved with WrestleMania in some way, shape, or form.
I would like to see.
Like I said before, though, Gunther versus Seth, and I already said this last time because they did. We might see Gunther versus Brock at SummerSlam.
Maybe.
He even said that Paul Heyman owes him a bigger favor. We already know what that favor is, and it's probably regarding Brock. Do you think Gunther's going to be the one to retire Brock, or will Brock beat him and then retire with a win?
Yeah, the last time Rollins and Walter faced off was 2019, November 11th.
Because here's my theory, and it's going to be true. When Brock loses to Oba at Mania, he goes and he gives a reason to kick Gunther's ass, and he ain't gonna lose. He ain't gonna lose that match because I feel like
it's gonna be an all-out brawl between Brock and Gunther. By all means,
we should have made that match a street fight.
You know what? We can always make it a thing in SVW.
I mean, yeah, we can always see that, but I mean, if they did a street fight or no holds barred or something like that for WWE, I mean,
I can see them two being in a brawl in a good hardcore brawl match, and it like a nice style hardcore UFC style match. It'll be intense.
I don't think you want to put Brock Lesnar in his domain because you put Brock Lesnar in UFC, Oba's getting fucked up.
Oh, I know. Like if Oba had to come into Brock's world in UFC, that's oh boy.
Yeah, KD, we'll just tell you that much. Brock Lesnar in UFC would kill Oba.
I mean, if
it's almost like you set them in the wrestling scene, okay, we got an even playing field between both of them. But if you bring Oba into Brock's world, oh boy.
Brock Lesnar's gonna make him look like a bitch.
Oh boy.
I mean, I feel like not Gunther. Oba can overcome that. He looks like he's the type of person that would do UFC.
No, he wouldn't be able to. He'd be a rookie. That's the bad part, Katie. A rookie.
If he's trained by the best of them, he can get to that
level. TJ's trying to get you good, Dixon.
He better quit or I'm gonna stick a
La Fufu Caputo.
CJ. He's saying something about La Fufu Cookie Caputo. Oh gosh.
I think Katie needs to run WWE. Exactly, CJ. He said you need to run WWE. TKO sucks. Exactly. Because I feel like a lot of moments, and let's be honest with this situation here, because I'm about to say this right now. We did not need, and I'm saying this wholeheartedly, 110%. We did not need Travis Scott involved with the match last year between John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
No.
That ruined a good main event in general.
We came so close to getting something we wanted.
And then on top of all that, it should have been The Rock in place of Travis Scott, because the whole storyline started with Rock, Cena, and Cody.
Yep.
Where was Rock to be found? He disappeared.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. The whole thing just for that. Yeah.
And then fast forward to now, it feels like we have Ari Emanuel really trying to make Pat McAfee a star in WWE, when really he's really not a star in WWE and should be doing what he's doing, his podcast, college football, regardless, you name it.
I mean,
but does he need to be involved with this match? Because if we think about it, Cody and Randy Orton's storyline speaks for itself. It started all with Legacy.
Yeah, but think about this. Pat McAfee's had 3 matches? Actually, technically 4. He's won 2 of them, lost 2 of them, because he beat Austin Theory, beat Baron Corbin, he lost to Gunther, and he's sadly lost to Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
And I feel like this needs to happen, KD. And can I put this out there real quick?
Yeah.
You know the moment that Adam Cole went to Pat McAfee's podcast and really had the receipt at his podcast?
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like Cody needs to do the exact same thing.
Or just
Pop
how
up
like
on Pat
LA Knight
McAfee's
decided
podcast and send him the receipt.
it's kind of like
Oh,
what
God.
LA Knight did to poor Isla Speed in his own house.
Oh,
Yeah.
he took him and threw him into the
He
camera.
needs to fuck up Pat McAfee at Pat McAfee's studio and really give him the receipt. If he don't do it, then I know CM Punk will.
CM Punk would beat the hell out of Pat McAfee just because he had looked funny.
Facts. But now you got genuine heat and real beef between Punk and Cody with Pat McAfee ruining good moments like this. And don't get me wrong, somebody has to admit when things are going downhill for storylines.
I mean, right now I think WrestleMania is going to be good.
Like, we really need Vincent Kennedy McMahon back behind the scenes.
I technically would not want Vince back.
If not Vince, at least allow Triple H to have his creative freedom without TKO butting in.
Yeah, let Triple H do what he needs to, but Vince McMahon, no, because we all know what Vince did.
Because
If it was up to Vince, Katie would be pissed
and
off
this is my
because
thing
Vince.
right now. We are on the road to WrestleMania, right, KD and Nixon?
Yep.
Yeah, what was Vince? Wait, you said I would be pissed off.
Let me ask y'all this. Where are we going to get a moment to have Royce Keys finally do his thing, Powerhouse Hobbs?
We haven't
He
seen him
hasn't
since
showed up not one time on television since his appearance at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, they kind of fumbled that ball right there.
Yeah,
They
but
fumbled
if Vince McMahon
him tremendously.
the reason, Katie, why I said you'd be pissed off Vince McMahon took over, all the family would be losing to Brock Lesnar.
Not surprised on that shit. Fucking old turd.
Because here's my thing. They are doing everything right with Over Family right now with Triple H behind the helm. But it's more along the lines of, are they going to keep that genuine power and push for Oba to do good even after this Brock Lesnar match?
I hope.
Let's just say Brock Lesnar wins or loses, or Oba wins or loses. It ain't going to affect neither one of them. Brock Lesnar wins, okay. He just proved that he could conquer a roller.
Now, as for Oba, what would that mean for Oba if he can defeat Brock?
If Oba can defeat Brock, I feel like he's on the verge to either taking one of the two big championships.
I say he ain't ready for a main event level yet.
If not one of the two big championships, I feel him either going for the IC title or literally going after something where he can hold it down and prove that.
But if you and here's a guy we need to talk about, and his name is Powerhouse.
I was just mentioning him a minute ago, Nixon.
We need the best way to start him off is have him win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think that would be fair.
Because I feel like any dominant man like that should be able to prove himself in WWE, but it feels like WWE just don't have no creative thought process.
I mean, hell, if you want Oba Femi to win tag titles, him and Royce Keys as a tag team, now that would be a monster of a tag team.
I could see that dominant powerhouse team being a huge factor because they both are just dominant in their own way.
Oh yeah,
both of them have different style movesets. but they both are built off of power.
Yeah, and you put those guys together. Oh, them and
And
the
I
War
feel
Raiders
like
would
that,
tear down the
and I
house.
feel like here's the thing that's the big part to that is so good. I feel like that Oba Femi rub on the Royce Keys can kind of help Royce Keys feel out his way in WWE.
Yeah, Royce Keys made a very good impression into the Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Even I watched his interview on
Stephanie
Stephanie
McMahon's
McMahon's
thing.
show on Stephanie's YouTube channel, and I'm just sitting up here listening to how he presented himself and all the struggles he went through. It kind of makes me more of a more involved to see what Powerhouse does in WWE, how they
Yep.
building.
You know what I
Yep.
feel like though? I feel like if they have Oba defeat Brock though, if they did, they want they kind of want Oba to be like how Brock was when he was in his rookie years, how he went and gamed for the top titles. In his rookie years, in Brock's rookie years, he skyrocketed and dominated everything. He was undefeated. That man pretty much became undefeated until Big Show was the one that actually dethroned him. But he was also the champion. He didn't wait for any mid card title. He went for the top title.
And
And
then
here's my
at
thing,
WrestleMania 20, he got speared and jackhammered.
and here's my thing, fellas, on why I really like Oba's reign as of right now. I mean, looking at it from a standpoint, I say this. Looking at how Oba just literally manhandled everybody in NXT, winning NXT Gold, winning the North American Championship, winning the NXT title, and then NXT not having nothing to offer him to come to the main roster and then really have that impactful moment popping up on Raw, dominating who he dominated over there, going to SmackDown, doing what he did over there, flipping back and forth. But now to have your biggest accomplishment to face Brock Lesnar on the grandest stage, they better not let this down. They better
By
not
the
drop the
way,
ball with Oba.
I did talk to this about Katie, but Beto Del Rio got arrested again in Mexico.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. We
But
all know what he
and
did.
fellas, I also saw this particular topic being mentioned on a page that I saw. Can we be seeing the return of Saraya, aka Paige, to WWE?
I seen a wrestler show up on TV, but I don't know who she is. Or some maybe a blonde chick, but I thought it was just weird.
But if y'all had anybody that y'all had to call up from NXT that was worth it right now, I feel like the main ones on my list, and this is me being honest with y'all, Kalani Jordan needs to be called up. Lola Vice definitely needs to be called up.
That's later because right now she's NXT Women's Champion.
And the other one in question that needs to be called up is Miss Parker,
By the way, I will
Miss Jada
say,
Parker.
watching that triple threat between good old Lola Vice and JC Jane and Warren
And
Clear,
Kendall Gray.
Kendall Gray, there was a little bit of a nip slip from good old JC Jane a few times.
Oh boy. Like,
he had,
we
he
all know
had,
those moments come very rare in WWE. I mean, there's a host of them that can be mentioned, but that
yeah,
was something.
there
And
was
the
a
funny
few.
thing I noticed about this is this. Are we seeing that NXT pay-per-views are actually being viewed through WWE's YouTube channel now?
I mean, yeah, because I was looking at Peacock and I
I,
guess their
I, I
deals
did not
expired.
know that they moved the pay-per-view Stand and Deliver from Peacock to
Well,
the
because
actual
the deal's over
WWE
with
YouTube
now.
channel.
The deal's officially over with the WWE or Peacock
So
for
here's my
NXT.
thing: where are we going to see every NXT event that was done
Well,
pay per
right,
view wise? Are they
right.
moving them all to the NXT YouTube channel, or is it just what are we about to have here? Because now we don't have Peacock no more, so it's like,
I guess
what's
we'll
the
have
point
it
of
on
having a
YouTube.
Peacock subscription?
That's my only thing is I think we'll just be on YouTube for a minute until they can figure out everything.
Gotcha. Because we don't know if they're gonna move it to Netflix full time or if they're gonna move it over to ESPN Plus,
Here's my
ESPN Unlimited.
Are they ever gonna have Nikita Lyons ever go to the main roster? Or
I
Probably
feel
not.
like if she comes to the main roster, I feel like that can basically benefit the women's division. But the question with that is, who is going to be the sacrificial lamb that doesn't get a push, or who don't need the push?
because they slack on her on NXT.
Because I feel like you're slacking with a lot of people on the main roster right now, particularly these names in particular. I'm about to say outside of Obafemi, but you're dropping the ball with Roxanne Perez. You're dropping the ball with Raquel Rodriguez. You're dropping the ball with dang on Zelina Vega, for crying out loud.
I mean, she's doing good being with Alistair, but
I
Alistair
mean,
is
she's
just
good
not.
with Aleister Black, don't get me wrong, but she needs a push.
I
And hell,
say,
do not let me get started with how you're not giving a beneficial push with Natty, especially with this new gimmick she's bringing to the table.
oh, by the way, she'll be busy on a Friday.
I know she got the Bloodsport event with against
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
And then Karrion Cross is going to be fighting Zilla Fatu.
Yeah, I know. This is all during WrestleMania weekend.
Oh shit! So how come we didn't get Zilla freaking showing up to Raw to beat the shit out of Punk? I
See,
heard.
this is my thing. I feel like if you're gonna do this, Zilla should have been a primary focal point during the damn match with CM Punk and Roman. And I feel like even if his night is he's still in Vegas after the fact of his match with Killer Cross, does he show up to WrestleMania to give Punk what he said he was going to give him on his what he said on his YouTube?
Yeah,
Yep.
he did see that too. He's like, "You gonna smack this shit," and he's gonna when he sees him, he's gonna. Damn, I can't wait. Zilla ever gonna appear at WWE? It's crazy. It's gonna be
Like if
something.
Zilla appears at WWE, I feel like this is the thing at hand. Does he join with Solo, or does Roman build back the bloodline with him, the Usos, and Zilla?
Or
That's
the
what
Zilla going to team up with Jacob Fatu.
And
this is
then
what we've been
also
all
Jacob joining Roman's side. But I feel like
Drew
if
McIntyre
anything,
said something that was so cold. He says, I don't give a damn about your kids.
and then this is
Oh,
my thing too, fellas. And I noticed another point of this was made when Roman Reigns said in the interview that he done back a while ago, where he said that the people that's on the roster now, it feels like everything that's being done is mediocre at best, and nobody can hold the company down without scrutinizing or doing something out of the ordinary.
You know what I feel like if Oba ever wants to go Grand Slam, if he can either team with I don't know either Trick Williams or even Javon Evans. I don't know if he
And
would.
this is one thing I want to mention today. And I'm saying like this: congratulations to Tony D'Angelo for being the first ever Grand Slam NXT champion.
I would count him as second ever, just because Johnny Gargano was there first.
I mean, You're right on that, but I just want to give props where it's due because I would never think Tony D'Angelo would conquer and do everything that he said he was going to do. And this new gimmick that he's bringing to the table is shining a light on a lot of things.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. I mean, NXT champion. You did win a Heritage Cup, but then they just threw that in the fucking waters and forgot about it. Like, there
Like
is
you
no
won
more Heritage
NXT
Cup.
North American Championship, you were tag team champion with Stacks. You won the NXT Championship, then you won the other title that they got over there.
Which is no longer around because the Heritage Cup no longer existed.
Right. So you kind of.
So technically, you are
I can't
not a
wait to
Grand
see.
Slam. Technically, whenever you win all three of those titles, you would not be a Grand Slam champion. You'd be a Triple Crown champion.
Right.
Which Johnny Gargano has completed all of that. There's not a lot of people that can say they've won tag titles, North American title, and NXT title. Johnny Gargano has. Now Tony D'Angelo also has.
So it's two major figures that has done it,
And Johnny
and
Gargano's won
they
the
like
North
that.
American title more times than anybody. He's held the North American title 3 times. And yet you got the 2 longest reigns for the North American title being Obafemi and All Ego Ethan Page. They are tied.
But it's almost like I like how everything is being built, but I don't like the way that the storylines are being done with certain matches on the WrestleMania card. Like I feel like it's a huge letdown with the Rhea Jade situation. It's a huge letdown with the Liv and Stephanie Blackcourt situation. I mean, the bill for Roman and Punk speak for itself. Same thing with Cody and Randy without the celebrity involvement. But it's crazy.
Like, my question is, like, well, if Orton's trying to get into this legend killer persona, can we see a punt?
No one knows.
That is an intriguing.
The bad thing is when we was talking about all the people who was behind the phone, I brought up some more valiant points of who it could be. But not in a million years have what I said Pat fucking McAfee.
Exactly.
I said Ric Flair. I said maybe Ted DiBiase, maybe Cowboy Bob Orton. I mean, hell, I could even
Like
say it could have been
anybody
Arn
but
Anderson.
Pat McAfee.
Anybody.
I was expecting to see either The Rock pop up or
That was one of the
somebody
other
that was
people I thought about
surrounding
too.
Orton's family be involved.
I go like Rock could have been one, Bob
Yeah, because
Orton could have been one, Ric Flair, maybe Batista, maybe Ted DiBiase Jr. I mean, you had a bunch of choices in out of everybody. It was Pat McAfee.
Like McAfee of all
Ric
people. I
Flair
mean,
would have
are
made sense
we
because
really
Ric Flair
serious
and
here?
I mean, hell, Ric Flair would have made perfect sense. He was around both
Like
eras.
Ric Flair is a student of the game, and that
And
would have helped Randy even more because he was close to Randy.
and don't forget
That would
about
have made
Dusty Rhodes and
Evolution
Ric Flair.
days be a huge factor.
And don't forget about Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes either.
I know, but I'm just saying Dusty's not around with us.
I know, but Ric
R.I.P.
Flair still has history with the Rhodes family.
Right,
So that
right.
also would make
Understandable.
sense too.
And it makes total sense in the measure if we think about it.
Yep. Rock would made sense. Ted DiBiase Jr. makes sense. Cowboy Bob Orton. Hell, he would be the one to actually make more sense than anybody. I mean, he is the daddy. He's been around before helping out Randy Orton once upon a time.
Right.
I
And I
mean, there's just a lot
mean,
of people.
let's keep it completely 100 here because storylines do matter and history matters as well. but it's not adding up to the overall value of what WrestleMania should be.
At least we finally get a heel version of Pat McAfee again. I haven't seen him turn heel since NXT. Whenever him and Timothy Thatcher and Oni Larkin and who else was the fourth guy they had? I think Pete Dunne was also part of that group, and they fought the Undisputed Era in War Games.
Right. And it's
That's the
like,
last time I've seen Pat McAfee turn heel.
and it's like, I will say there's a lot of things that can be done, or if you just execute it at Mania, cool. But you got to put more emphasis behind letting Randy and Cody be the build to this storyline. Like, it shouldn't have to need Pat McAfee to sell the
The
story.
Rock would make sense to me. He says, "Sorry, I missed you last year, but this year your ass is mine."
It's almost like how Rey Mysterio came on and said, I did miss WrestleMania with an injury, so adding me to this equation of this year's WrestleMania, you get to have at least a WrestleMania moment as a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that ladder match is going to be phenomenal. For everybody in
But
there, the biggest threat right now is Rusev. He's a
I'm also
powerhouse.
sitting up here saying all these names you brought back or signed, and yet you haven't even given no real involvement with these names at all.
I mean, yes, Rusev, you signed him, but at least he's getting an Intercontinental title match. He had a feud with the likes of Sheamus. That was also good. You brought back Aleister Black. He's had good matches at United States Open Challenge match. I think maybe he was in Money in the Bank. He's done good. He's even had a feud with Damian Priest, which was absolutely phenomenal.
And it's like I'm really appreciative of what's being delivered to us, but at the same
And
time,
now you
I
finally did
just don't
something
like the way it's being built.
Then you finally did something we haven't seen in a long time. You're giving us back the demon. Something we've been wanting a long time.
And you know what though? Despite that though, we did saw okay. We're talking about Rusev. We saw a small rivalry, a small tiny rivalry between him and
Him and
Oba.
Oba.
Exactly, and it's like because I noticed how when everything got all said and done, like and everything fell into play, I was
think we
like,
see a huge return at WrestleMania. It's going to be Bianca Belair during Rhea Ripley.
I feel like this. Somebody is about to screw Liv Morgan out of an opportunity, and it's got to be somebody well established.
I think it's Raquel Rodriguez turns face.
Like somebody is gonna break away from the Judgment Day. It's either Raquel or Roxanne.
Raquel has lots of reasons to. I mean, think about it. Eliminated
Somebody's
from the
gonna screw
Rumble.
Liv over.
I mean, think about everything that's happened. Eliminated from the Rumble, getting cost the world title thanks to Liv. I mean,
Right. And then I noticed how Roxanne was literally sitting up here looking at Liv, questioning her about the whole Finn Balor being out situation.
yeah. So we don't know about that where she truly lies.
So it kind of feels like we're in a situation that we don't know how it's going to build up for Liv.
Yeah,
Do she get snaked or do she get double crossed? Like we don't know what to expect.
That's the thing about it. If I'm not mistaken, Roxanne was brung in the Judgment Day because of him.
You know what?
Exactly.
This could set up a pretty fun 4-on-4 mixed person tag match. You got JD McMass. You got Finn. You got Dominic. You got Liv, and you got Raquel versus Rhea, Roxanne, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor.
Huh.
And for fucks and giggles, and special referee R-Truth.
What the hell?
And I will say that
Match.
let's just keep it simple.
It's just gonna be entertaining. That's all that would have been. And then at WrestleMania, who knows who get cursed by Danhausen? We'll just have to find out.
Who knows? R-Truth might try to screw over JD because he doesn't even like JD.
I mean, maybe, but JD dumbass is in a ladder match against a few other people, including Rusev. Which we've seen a match between those two, and guess what happened? JD McDonough got squashed like a bug.
Oh, you talking about JD?
Build up this Finn Balor Dominic rivalry since last year. Think about that. What's your thoughts, DJ?
Like that's something intriguing in itself.
I mean, it makes sense because Dominic won the title last year by beating Finn Balor for it. He won the Intercontinental title by beating Balor last year in that Fatal 4-Way match.
Right.
So it only makes sense of what happened.
Makes perfect sense.
Exactly. So no,
And it's like the
in a circle.
The whole outlook speaks for itself. Like it speaks for itself.
Exactly.
So it's like
it's gonna be interesting, I'll tell you that much.
mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say is that if Oba can defeat Brock, maybe I don't know what is this gonna lead for WWE to give him. Maybe he will go for another, like maybe a championship or something like that. Maybe for some SummerSlam or something. Because if Oba beats Brock, that's a big deal.
And if Brock beats Oba, it's still Brock Lesnar will make the third person to ever beat Oba.
Yeah, because Oba had like 3 losses only because Tony D'Angelo was the first to actually beat him twice.
Oh yeah, but we
only won because there were so many cheating tactics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The first match, kind of, but the second match, that was just that's kind of Oba's fault because there was no rules.
Yeah, he had his family in that match, the second one.
Well, yeah, but plus there was no rules, so Obafemi kind of got himself fucked on that one.
Let's not forget the first time he had to roll him up like a fucking asswipe.
Hey, roll-ups help win titles. Ask Dominic.
Well, I mean, he's a dumbass. Freaking using roll-ups for fucking advantage.
Mm-hmm. Austin Theory did tonight against LA Knight.
Bro, I hate fucking roll-ups. They suck ass. Hate it.
Oh, they get wins, apparently.
Trust me, when Katie does it, I was like, bro, dude, win the right way. Stop winning some rolling bullshit way. See, on SVW, there's rules like, oh, you cannot use any roll-ups or fucking. What else you can't do, Nixon? Besides the roll-ups? Like the roll ups, you have to restart the match because we don't use roll ups for. That's like one of the rules.
Countouts or roll ups as an instant restart.
Mm. Well, let's dig into this whole narrative right here. eFed news as a whole, like, so when is we gonna start seeing some SBW action coming up, Nixon? I mean, this is inquiring mind would like to know.
SVW will be up as soon as I get every character I need, and plus I need to get CJ Mondo's ass to, get me some arenas made and titles.
Like, oh yeah,
You're waiting on the arena and titles.
Yep, titles and arena. And arenas, then we will have our first episode.
Because I know you got to crown the champions you already have from 25 on standby. I hope you remember all who the champions, unless you're doing a whole new set of champions going into 26.
I think a new set of champions will be great.
Well, I'll say this though.
We'll find out.
You're pulling the refresh on the whole outlook.
We'll have a new world champion, whoever that will be. New intercontinental champion, whoever will that be. Tag champs.
Oh, I mean, technically, I won it. You said I won it.
It does not count.
Hey, Nixon, how would you feel about this one as a whole? The Snowflake Championship for those that like to fall asleep in the stream.
I mean, maybe, but most of the time, no one gets it. Except for
I want to say this. Like, I know you saw my creation, and this is no pop shot for you, Katie, but the pervert popsicle champion is something that I think Herbert would want.
Oh Lord! Oh. And here's the bad thing: if you get beat by Herbert, you have to wear the title.
I'm unstoppable against that.
And here's the bad thing: that would go for everybody.
Yep, that means if
that means that's like you can grab Ricky Armstrong's Lafufu man and have the Lafufu championship on him, and that could be another thing. I'm just throwing out fun ideas.
No, here's the bad thing: if I bring those titles in, if you lose to Herbert, you get his title. If you get eliminated by Herbert in a Rumble or Battle Royal, you still get that title. Either way, you're fucked.
Wait, I have a question regarding that too. How do you get rid of it? How do you get rid of it?
You have to pin someone.
Oh, so it's like a loser title.
Basically, but if you lose, you're still champion.
Well, as long as that person that don't have, okay, if I get pinned by a random person and he don't hold the title, so I don't get it technically.
If you can beat Herbert, you're fine. But if you lose to Herbert, you get the title.
Same goes for a Lufufu title. In regards to the Lufu, if you manage to get Ricky's version of the Lufu guy, that will be effective. That means, okay, if Ryan's listening, that will happen. He can't complain. He can't if he goes into that situation where
Ryan still pisses me off. He'll end up getting the title. So fuck you.
So that's actually going to be a thing, right, guys?
If Ryan still pisses me off, or also complains about something, he's getting a title.
Let me get this.
He don't like a certain situation we're having now. So, I mean, he can definitely qualify for that.
So let me get this straight. That's actually official. That the Lafufu title and the Herbert the Pervert popsicle thing. That's actually going to be a thing.
Maybe if I decide on it.
I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas out here, fellas, because this is the wrestling podcast, and I'm also including eFed announcements and all that in here. Speaking of announcements that I need to make, there will be an episode of WCW from 25 on my end coming up in a few days once I'm finished the little dots and I's and finding other championships I want.
Thankfully, you do got my call for 25 anyways.
Yes, I do. And I do got Combat Genius too.
Oh yeah, that means we could go for the tag titles there every week if we want to. Dude, like literally, it's
I
like
just
crazy.
I just need to know from you, KD, once we're done with this podcast, send me the information of the tag team entrance and all that to me so I could set that up when I do the universe.
Somebody just, some people don't do that because they have generic entrances, or especially the freaking Victor motion or the freaking girly ones. I'm like, bro, you need to change the damn Victor motion. We do not be
Here's my thing. Here's my number one rule to that outlook. Okay, KD. If you're a real E-Fed, you go in and you set up everybody's tag team entrance the way that they have them set in other E-Feds. I'm not discriminating on other owners or whatever the case may be, but that's my rule. I want to have everybody with an entrance, whether you're a tag team, whether you're a mixed couple, regardless of the matter. Everybody deserves to have something because I just don't want a dull, bland tag team with two people coming out individually. Like they don't know who's the tag team and who's not the tag team.
Yep.
True.
So it kind of makes sense where you have to get the teams correct.
All right, then that's fair. Now regarding to TNA, that's gonna come around soon.
Oh yeah, we definitely got huge Monday Night Inferno this week.
I've been
when
watching.
Everything is all arranged and finalized by CJ Mundo. The tribute to Chuck Norris, ladies and gentlemen. RIP to a legendary man of the business, of the movie industry, karate scene.
Yes,
Walker,
I watched
Texas
that
Ranger TV show. We here at the Chaotic Wrestling Podcast send our condolences to a legendary man like Chuck Norris. May he rest in peace.
The crazy part is like when he doing a show for that, like everyone got to wear like attires regarding to it, like his cowboy stuff.
Right. If somebody wanted to do a tribute to that I got on my end, like, and not find the Chuck Norris attire on Community Creations, I will gladly put it on them, or I'll gladly put the tribute shirt logo that I created on somebody to wear for the show.
Shit, if CJ want to do that for my call, KD, he can do it for like a second attire or something like that. Use a second attire for it.
Well, if CJ is listening, you got your heads up right there.
Yeah, I'll just be waiting on everything.
KD will look sick as a cowboy.
I wish I could get some of your calls, Nixon. If I get in touch with Nick to see if you can transfer him to Nick, and Nick can transfer him over to me, especially to have your dangerous tag team of VOD and some of your girls on the roster.
Oh yeah, Sapphire and Luna, I believe.
Yes. That tag team would be sick right now on the roster.
Is ready. Luna has not been made yet.
I mean, for 25, Nixon, no more, no less.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I see Nixon, but I don't know if you have any of the other ones on last gen that you gave the other shows.
I do. I just gotta try to get them to you.
Yep.
This is on PWA. Sapphire did become PWA Women's Champion again.
Yeah, isn't you and her both top champions on that?
Yep. After I murdered Ryan Storm.
That would never be forgotten. Damn it.
Well, Ryan Storm pissed me off, and he knew I was after that world title, so he fucked around and found out.
He even tried to say, "Oh, you lose this, I can move on and not have to face you again, bro." When you heard those, like, okay, now you done fucked up. Now I'm gonna just destroy you. That's what he did.
Nixon was not going to let him run away.
Like, don't you run from me, boy.
You know what I think about it? Um, uh, so I want to talk about something regarding to Brock and Oba. You know, people are like when they called, I'm like, when Brock called Oba a boy, it's considering the fact that Oba's younger than Brock. They can't think of it as a racial scenario because I was like, guys, chill out. It's not nothing. It's nothing racial about it. Literally, Brock is older than Oba, way older. So that's kind of the reason why he calls him that. So like people are like wanting to see, oh, this he'll be canceled for that or something like that. Your input on that, there, DJ?
I mean, it does have a real kind of scenario, but it's like also I don't want to know if that's actually real what he said and everything.
Something about like he said something about what do you that one part where he says, "I'll end you, boy." That's what he called him. That's what he said to Oba.
Ah,
And then he said, "You got lucky, boy." He keeps using the word "boy" on him. I'm like, for some reason, I feel like, ugh, it sounds bad, but it's like I don't know if he's referring it as because he's older than Oba, because I don't want people thinking the wrong way.
right.
So it's like I don't know if this is just for him to get more heat, or is just that him considering the fact that he's most likely older than Oba, he can say it.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, I just had to point that out because it's like I don't know how to look at it as. Maybe Nixon has any input on that.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of made me feel uncomfortable. But I don't know if it's like when he said that, I was like, ugh.
I mean, Brock Lesnar was able to say it because he is older. He's almost 50.
Yeah, and Obo's like almost 30, so that makes sense.
Yep.
So I don't want people thinking that Brock is racist because he called Oba a boy, but it's like
No.
the fact that he's
Ain't no
older.
racism to it.
And there's also a thing that I think that people say, oh, Brock always call everyone boy when they're like,
Except
oh,
for
like,
someone like John Cena.
well, I mean, isn't Brock like older than John Cena?
I don't think so.
Wait, how old is John
I'm
Cena?
gonna
Wait,
have to
what?
look that up, but you know.
I mean, John Cena and Brock Lesnar did debut in the same year.
Right.
Yeah, they're probably the same age or something like that. I don't know. Dude, my dad's older than probably one of them. He'll be
John Cena
49.
is older than Brock Lesnar by. Actually, yeah, John Cena is older by like a month or two. John Cena will be 49 this year.
So I guess Brock is younger. Well, not too younger to John Cena though.
About 2 months younger because John Cena was born April 23rd.
Speaking of the whole young and old scenario, why is it? Oh my God! Here's what I don't understand. Why is CM Punk and Roman like so? CM Punk's calling either the Usos or Roman young boys, or is it's like Roman calling Punk old, but they're like in the same age column. Like that don't make any sense.
Actually, you're kind of wrong about that one, Katie.
Yeah, but they're still in this like only 7 years off.
Yeah,
It's just
7 years, which means CM Punk's still older.
I mean still, but it's just like oh you could say that to somebody that's way younger than you, sir. Like probably in their 20s or 30s. That made more sense.
I mean, just think about that. Matt Hardy could say the same thing to his brother Jeff Hardy.
I mean, if they're too damn close to their age, it just makes it weird. It's like, how do you even call them young? But they're like in the.
Matt Hardy is 51. Jeff Hardy is 48.
I mean, Jeff Hardy can actually get close to Matt's age.
3 years.
See, 3 years apart. That's not even that close to being. You can't. Okay, maybe. All right. Maybe you have a point on certain some. Okay, yeah.
There's like,
Punk,
I could call you an old prick.
screw off, turd. Yeah. Because you're way younger than me compared to me.
I could
But
call
not
DJ Grandpa.
In character, wait, in character, you're old like a motherfucker. You're like an old man. Golly, aren't you like 100 years old?
Nixon's 200 years old, but he isn't.
Oh.
He's literally in his 20s. His body's in his
He don't even
20s.
look. He don't even. That's the thing. He look. Yeah, he don't even look it.
Exactly.
He has like that Dragon Ball. He had like that Dragon Ball Z type version of himself. It's like you can get old. The older they get, they don't look like their age.
Nixon hasn't looked the same for a few years. It's like,
all right, speaking of Dragon Ball Z,
it's
who
like
is your
some
favorite
of the
character?
oldest active E-Fed wrestlers we have right now are Ryan Storm, Aaron Rage, and DJ. They're literally the three oldest, and I am still the youngest. So,
DJ,
yeah, 45 years old, fellas. 45.
45.
Damn, you're close to my mom's age. She's gonna be 47 this year.
He's close to my dad's age.
Now my dad's gonna be 49 this year. 49ers, 49ers. In the 49ers.
My dad's gonna be 49 in August.
Literally.
But yeah, I mean, but overall, I mean, even though we haven't even touched on the topic of what's going on in TNA wrestling in general, I mean, not the TNA that's going on by CJ, but actual TNA wrestling.
Oh, Impact. All right.
We actually got a pay-per-view coming up, and Eddie Edwards is going to face Mike Santana, and Brian Myers and Barrett Bronson are going to fight the Hardys.
Man, when can we see? I want to see EC3
versus the Hardys.
I want to see EC3 make a return.
Oh, I think is it the Righteous?
It's the Righteous versus the Hardys.
I seen something. It was one of the two fucking teams doing something.
Yeah, it was the Righteous versus the Hardys because I think
actually it's the
other members of the system are probably going to be more involved with the taking out Moose.
Well, no, technically it will be the system versus Hardys at Rebellion on April 11th. Then we have Mike Santana versus Eddie Edwards on Rebellion. But here's a match that I cannot wait to watch. We got the Elegance brand. They will be taking on Mickey James,
ODB, Aaron Terrell, and Mickey James.
Oh, that's going to be hardcore country.
Oh, fellas.
Before we got Cedric Alexander versus Leon Slayer.
Fellas, I want to say this right now, and I want to be dead. I want y'all dead honest opinion. If y'all had the one opportunity, and I mean one opportunity, to pick from any woman, legend, and current to current, wrestling women star that you can have at your side as manager or dating, who would you take?
Okay, I'm going to do this and a little bit. If it's current day, it'd be Rhea Ripley. If it's back in the day, I got to go with Lita. Any day of the week.
I can 100% agree with that one.
So we're talking about
thongs on television. It makes you want to just faint.
Well,
who wouldn't want mommy?
Probably, for a current day, I'll probably say Nikita, but back in the day, Kelly.
Ooh, God. Especially when she was in ECW.
Yep.
Oh, shit, that was the best
Let's
version of
just say extreme sexualization segments ring a bell.
Oh
Mickey
yeah.
James, wherever she wanted a skirt. If you looked up her skirt just the right time, you could see a full ass.
Oh yeah. I can tell you this right now. The best moment I like for the women's side, I don't know if y'all remember this moment. The infamous ECW strip poker segment. Ring a bell?
Oh, live sex celebration.
But me personally, it's a tie between back in the day for me, Dita or Chris Stratus. But current day, goddamn, between Rhea Ripley and Lola Vice.
I mean, I was about to say I was going to bring up some Lala Vice. I like that Latina. Oh,
Damian Priest has it. Damian
fuck
Priest
Damian
has
Priest. I'll fuck him up. I'll beat the old. I'll break his hip. God damn it.
Damn it, it's crazy. He's dating how old is she? 20 something?
Somewhere. Who else
Hey,
would date out of the females division?
that means she likes a motor though.
I'm trying to think. Is there any women that ever caught my eye?
Now, the very first crush I had, and I'm gonna go back to a bombshell name here. Hell,
You like that Mae Young, didn't you?
no,
Oh,
Sonny.
I mean, RIP to her.
DJ was looking at that Mae Young.
But can I say this? No offense here, but Stephanie McMahon can get it.
Oh yeah.
Especially after the segment she had on Monday Night Raw. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, but you still want that Mae Young, don't you?
No, fuck that. You out your goddamn mind. You out of your rabbit ass mind.
She'll get naked for you.
Wait. I have a question. How old was she before she died? Like,
Oh, she was like 60 or 70 years old.
I heard she was way older than
She
that.
got naked at one point in time. That would scare any motherfucker off. She'll start stripping for DJ next thing you know, DJ. Oh, hell no!
But I will say this name is another one on my list that was a good name that was sexy as hell. Sable and Tori Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And I can't even forget who didn't have a crush on long legged Stacy Keebler.
Women back in the day was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But man, is there any Italian wrestlers in WWE or?
I don't know. Because the only Italian wrestlers that I knew of back in the day came from ECW, the FBI.
What is Tony D'Angelo? Is he Italian?
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
I mean, I know Nixon knows a lot about Tony, but does he know his nationality? Because he does sound. I don't know. I mean, he does sound Italian, so I mean, I don't know. Because we have a lot of Latinos in the WWE. We have a lot of, African Americans, white folks. But I feel like I don't know. For some reason, I don't think I heard in Google saying that Hispanic isn't literally a race. It's like more of a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a what did you call it? Heritage. Something like a heritage culture. That's what it was. Like when it comes to Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, or any other Hispanic culture and stuff. They don't really call it a race. It's not really a race. So I was surprised it was never. I thought it was literally a race, but it was not. So I was like, because I think everyone has a race of their own, but
Katie, shut the fuck up. The Italians we had, you will forget about the biggest Italian we ever had.
Wait. I'll say it. Is it Santino Marella?
You're fucking stupid.
He is. Isn't he Italian?
No, he's Canadian. You stupid fuck.
Why did he? Why he sound freaking? No, he will not sound like no fucking Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Canadian.
Santino Marella is Canadian.
No way.
Santino Marella is Canadian.
He had to have some Italian.
I'm gonna look it up after the show is over with, fellas.
No, but
Because I'm
Bruno
thinking we're
Sammartino.
getting near that time.
Don't forget,
shut down
Bruno
south.
Sammartino is Italian. Dino Bravo was Italian. Louis Albano, the manager, was Italian too.
Have you even checked Tony D'Angelo at least?
No, he's not Italian. He's from Chicago.
So he's American?
Yeah, he's from Illinois. But yes,
Interesting.
Yes. But Santino Marella is 100% not Italian at all.
Did he play like a wrestler that he probably play as a character that was Italian?
But he is from Canada.
Bro, why did he trick this? Why did he trick us with his fucking nationality? What the fuck? That was messed up.
I mean, that is crazy. Don't get me wrong, but other than that, I think we're gonna wrap this up to the next podcast because there is a lot to discuss going into WrestleMania weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and I do feel like we are on the road to this, but we're gonna continue this more with more people.
Yep.
So we'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Peace.